So we've been learning about the first two notice a note signposts, contrasts and contradictions, and most recently, aha moments. And these two signposts, I always refer to them as the twin signposts because where you find one, you very often find another. So I just want to review these quickly before we do the work we're going to do today. A lot of the work that we're going to do today is going to be on you. Meaning that you're going to do the work today, and we're really going to kind of put the responsibility of finding these signposts and noticing them and then noting them really on you. So we're going to use some breakout rooms today. We're also going to use some independent work time with Epic Books, and really the focus is going to shift on you so that you can have that activity where or that opportunity where you really try to find these on your own, because I think that it's great for you to do them with me and in class, but ultimately this has to be a skill that you're able to do independently. So that's really my focus today, is to get you to be able to find these independently, to be able to notice them, and to be able to note them. So today is going to prepare you pretty well for the quiz that you will have next class. So if you're having trouble at any point today, be sure to let me know, have me review. If you're in a breakout room, call me to the breakout room. If you're working in Epic Books, be sure to ask for help, because today is a day where if you don't fully understand it, it's yet another opportunity for me to teach you. But let's go back over it. So the first signpost we looked at was a contrast and contradiction. And we talked about how contrasts and contradictions basically mean opposites or difference. So when we are reading a text and our character says, does, or feels something that is the opposite of what they have been doing, saying, or feeling up to that point, or when a character does something that is the opposite of what you would expect them to do, we need to notice that. And we need to note it. And we need to ask ourselves, why is the character doing that thing? These answers could help us to make predictions about the story and what's about to happen. It helps us make educated inferences about the character, plot, and ultimately the theme. But most recently, we've also been learning about aha moments. So aha moments are those moments in a text that I refer to as light bulb moments. If you think of Gru again, light bulb, right? They're those moments where a character suddenly understands, realizes, or figures out something in their life. They have this moment, this very sudden, very important, very urgent moment where they have come to a realization. They have solved the problem. They've understood something, or they have this new knowledge. And it is going to change our character, and it is going to definitely change the rest of the story. In these moments, we need to notice them, because we are going to be able to predict that our story is going to change based on these moments, and we need to note them by asking, how might these things change? So normally they change in the way that we see a contrast and contradiction in our character. We're going to see our character acting in a way that they have not previously been acting, or we're going to maybe see them act a little bit differently. Okay, so at this point, they may even be solving the problem in the story. So we want to be noticing that aha moment. We want to be looking for those signal words. Suddenly I knew. In a moment I realized. It was a gift. I finally understood. You know, those signals that the author gives us, we want to be noticing those, and we want to be noting them by asking, how might this change things? If the character figures out a problem, we learn about conflict in the story. And if a character understands a life lesson, we've learned about theme. So let's go back over a clip that has both an aha moment and a contrast and contradiction in it. I know that we did not successfully get to the Dory clip, so we're going to use that one. And we're going to look at it together, and we're going to talk about where the aha moment and where the contrast and contradiction is, just to make sure that this is fresh in our memory before we're sent out to do it individually. So let's do that now.